Girls got some handles. Oh, we got this. We got that. Oh, we got talkers. Oh, we got brawls. Only thing is missing is the dunk.
Shaq said, I had to call Reese and tell her to stop reading comments. You don't owe an explanation to anybody because she jumped on me.
Shaq just shook the entire women's basketball world with one shocking statement. He crowned Caitlin Clark as the real deal, and now everything is in chaos. Fans are split straight down the middle. Angel Reese feels played. The WNBA is buzzing with rumors of massive changes. One
You're expected to do everything. So I just told her, I said, listen.
So what changed? Let's break it down. Shaq watched Caitlin Clark hit the court, and it left him absolutely stunned. His jaw practically hit the floor. He couldn't believe what he was witnessing. This kid was draining shots that even Shaq himself called impossible.
She's a hell of a player. Like, she does things I can never do. Like, she can really shoot. And she's really good at the free.
He's sitting there wide-eyed, thinking, hold on, she's not even supposed to be able to pull that off. But Clark just kept lighting up the scoreboard, bucket after bucket, and Shaq had no choice but to admit it. This kid is different. And it's not just that she's talented. According to Shaq, she's rewriting the game itself. That's massive praise coming from a legend. He's talking about her influence on the court, her elite basketball IQ, the way she reads defenses before they even react. Shaq has witnessed generations of great players, but Caitlin Clark has him questioning everything he thought he knew about women's basketball.
She's doing stuff we've never seen before. Never seen nobody do that on a consistent basis. There's a lot of girls in W.
She's pulling off things we've honestly never seen before, at least not at this level, and not this consistently. There are plenty of talented players in the W, no doubt about that, but what Clark is doing right now is on a completely different wave.
He had his big rant about the jealous women of the WNBA, to shut up, being petty about Caitlin Clark and everything else.
Now this is where things really start to get messy. Angel Reese hears about Shaq's comments, and she's not happy. Just imagine that phone call for a second. Angel's probably thinking, wait, I thought I was your favorite. So she hit Shaq up, and you already know that conversation had to be uncomfortable. Shaq's trying to calm things down, telling her to block out the noise and stay focused. But let's be honest, at that point, wasn't he part of the noise? That's got to hurt.
Shaq said Angel actually called me after that rant. And he said, quote, she was upset, and she asked me, why didn't you...
He's brushing off every doubt about her influence on the game. It's almost like he's saying, yeah, I've missed before, but I'm not missing this one. In Shaq's eyes, Caitlin Clark is the future of basketball. And now the whole situation has completely flipped. One of the biggest names the sport has ever known has done a total 180, going from Angel Reese's loudest supporter to Caitlin Clark's biggest believer.
Oh, see? And
I hate when men say that.
But listen, that's the only difference.
We start dunking them what?
Watch, what? Girls got some handles. Oh, we got this. We got that. Oh, we got talkers. Oh, we got brawls. Only thing is missing is the...
And it's not just these two players feeling the impact anymore. This could reshape the entire sport. More fans, bigger money, massive attention on women's basketball. All because Shaq couldn't stay quiet about what he witnessed on the court. Now that's what you call a game changer. So yeah, Shaq hyping up Caitlin Clark sounds like no big deal at first, until you realize his words hit the WNBA like a full-blown tornado. And not everyone is enjoying the storm. The ideas he's throwing around are straight up
encouraging words, just telling her, to hang in there, because when you're the best player.
Some people say this is exactly what women's basketball has been waiting for. Others, they're ready to cancel Shaq for good. And that brings us to the crazy ideas he's been throwing into the spotlight. He's not just praising Caitlin Clark anymore. He's talking about completely reinventing the game. Lower rims. Yeah, you heard that right. Shaq believes dropping the rim could make the sport more thrilling. He's picturing WNBA players throwing down dunks nonstop and getting the crowd on their feet every night. But this idea has the league split right down the middle. Some players love it, thinking it could boost viewership and excitement. Others feel insulted, like Shaq is suggesting they can't compete at the current height. The debate is getting...
They're starting to do that now. And that's because of, how you played and Caitlin and the thing you had, that the game is more popular than...
Shaq's logic is simple. More fans means more money, and the players deserve a real share of that pie. But here's where it gets tricky. Not everyone is Caitlin Clark. What about the veterans who've been grinding for years? The role players who hold teams together season after season? That's where the debate gets complicated, and it's why the entire league is buzzing. You'd think all this newfound attention on women's basketball would have everyone celebrating, but once again, that's not the case. Some players feel like they're being pushed to the side. They've put in years of work, building this league from the ground up. And now a rookie shows up, and suddenly she's all anyone can talk about. That kind of spotlight can sting. But here's the truth. Clark is...
I said I had to call Reese and tell her to stop reading comments. You don't owe an explanation to anybody because she jumped on me.
I don't think
what?
so.
Bro, you dunking and getting... Man, trust me in the change. Trust me in the change. I'm telling you
I don't think
right.
so.
This is huge for the sport, no matter how you slice it. What started as a debate between Clark and Reese has blown up into a conversation about the future of the entire WNBA. Shaq's stirring the pot, talking about how fan support should translate into better salaries across the board. He's pushing people to show up at games, buy merch, and truly invest in the league. And it's starting to work. The WNBA is getting more attention than ever before. But change is never easy, and not everyone is ready. Some players worry about being left behind in the rush to spotlight new stars. Others wonder if these shifts will fundamentally alter what they've worked so hard to build. It's a lot to take in, and the debates are only getting started. One thing's certain, Shaq's comments have lit a fire under women's basketball. Lower rims, higher salaries, rising stars. It's all on the table. Whether you love it or hate it, you can't deny that things are changing. The real question now is, where does the WNBA go from here? Buckle up, this ride is just getting started. We're on the edge of a potential new era. Shaq's words have energized the league, and everyone is feeling the heat. This isn't just about Caitlin Clark or Angel Reese anymore. It's about the future of the sport itself. Experts are saying this could be transformative. Record viewership, packed arenas, and a league that's must-see TV. And you know what? It might actually happen. Even Angel Reese herself acknowledged it. We have to respect the players who came before us, but also embrace the new talent and the excitement they bring. But here's the million-dollar question. Is this the beginning of a basketball revolution, or just another hot take that fizzles out faster than a fourth-quarter comeback? Only time will tell. One thing is certain, women's basketball will never be the same.